allow yourself to feel the bullshit you going through. You know what I'm saying? So, feel it, man. Feel it. Now, I am not telling you to be, not telling you to act on what you're doing, right? I'm simply telling you to feel what you're doing because as men, man, we get told we don't have feelings. That's kind of impossible if I'm a human being. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of impossible. You feel me? And the reason it is impossible because feelings, while they have value, they want us. You know what I'm saying? They're more so warning signs. Okay, I'm feeling uncomfortable. People are shady. I'm in a kind of a dark place. Not really a lot of people around walking towards me. You know what I'm saying? Like, your emotions help to keep you safe. They give us value. I'm not denying that. But what I am saying, when you're going through the bullshit and you're feeling what you're feeling, acknowledge what you're feeling. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's personal. Me and my fiance, we just broke up. Right? If I decide to bottle this information up, right, and not allow myself to feel what I feel, that's going to bring me down over time. Right? That can affect you. You understand? But, because I'm so angry, I can't even think. I'm so hurt, I'm so sad, I'm this, I'm heartbroken, I can't even think to actually get done what I need to get done. Right? So, instead of worrying about stuff like that, you want to acknowledge what you're feeling, angry, whatever it may be, right? Because once you acknowledge it, now you're moving on to the next step. So what it is now, you gotta, I don't want to say you gotta process it. So, the process, right? So, anytime you buy online, that's the best example to use it because, you know, you ain't gonna get it tomorrow. Even if you do, it's not like that. But, there's a process, right? And I think most of us maybe not really processing how we feel when we go through stuff. Right? And dealing with it implies that I'm not going to make any changes. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let it be. Right? And depending on the situation, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we're talking about the internal conflict. We're not talking about the actual conflict on the outside. Right? Because that's done. That's over. Right? We're talking about the internal conflict. The internal stuff that you still holding on to, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that still actually affects you. Because the more you pretend like it doesn't affect you, I've seen it time and time again, I've done it myself, time and time again. The more you pretend like something doesn't affect you, the more in the subconscious level it'll start to affect you. Like it'll start to affect how you see people, it'll start to affect how you see yourself, and it will be so subtle. All the anime fans up there, so, when you acknowledge the process, right? When you process it, you gotta allow that to happen. Now, I'm not really telling you what to do. I'm just like I said in all of my videos, guys, it's just a different form of perspective. You know, things that I've learned over my life. Today, I'm 29 years young, right? And I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I made a lot of decisions where, like, honestly, I'm be real, I didn't have people really giving me gifts, right? I didn't really have people giving me information about stuff like that. And it's not the war with me moment or nothing like that. But I really, like, learned a lot, like, even the basic shit on my own. You get what I'm saying? Like, basic social groups on my own. You know what I'm saying? Basic money decisions on my own. Like, it wasn't passed down to me from my parents. You get what I'm saying? So, I just say that to say this. When you process this bullshit, when you process the negative emotion, when you process that your woman left you, when you process that you're not making the money that you want to make. When you process the 10 pounds overweight, when you just process the bullshit, you have to acknowledge it. Because you're living in delusion land when you allow yourself to deal with it. Because, come on now, be real. When you allow yourself to deal with something, you don't feel no better. Right? You don't feel any better. I know when I'm in situations where I allow myself to deal with stuff, I never felt any better. Right? There was never no growth internally. It was just pain and headache and anger. And if I can get some people to avoid going through that, I'm trying my best to do so, because I know what that feels like, especially as us men, because we really don't have a place to go. I know what that feels like, and if there's some people out there, men or women, you know what I'm talking about, and you can pick up what I'm feeling and what I'm living through, man. This video is just you. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about time to detox, right? But before we do that, you know what I'm saying? We got to process what we feel, man. On a real serious note, man, we got to process it. I've seen too many things crash out because they weren't allowed, or they were told they weren't allowed to process it. Like I said, you get it, I'm telling you to act off what you feel. 9 times out of 10, you act off what you feel, you make a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Bad decision, fellas. You know what I mean? You make a decision that can ruin your whole entire existence. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I don't want nobody out of it, bro. I don't want nobody to see this video and turn out to do a crash out. Your life is worth something. You might not know what it's worth right now, but you really need to exactly the case. I promise you, God, we do. And all the BS that we go through is far good. It might not necessarily feel good, but it's far good. That's all that matters, you know what I mean? We can't be humans. We don't know the type of thought. We don't know the like to think like that. You know what I mean? So, in conclusion, guys, now we're trying to detox. So, what do I mean by detox? So, we acknowledge how we feel. We know the emotions. We allow ourselves to process what we feel. What could have been wrong? What could have been better? What could go wrong? What could look out for the next time? Right? We did all these steps. Now it's time to detox. Right? Now it's time to get the hurt, the insecurities, the anxiety, the fear, whatever, the trepidation, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the negative feeling, whatever the bullshit, right? It's time to detox, right? You know what I'm saying? So, first thing you want to do is make a list of all negative habits, places, people, and things that have an effect or are associated with the BS that you're currently going through. I'll say it again. Make a list of habits, people, places, and things that are associated with or connected to the BS that you're currently going through right now. Could be 3 things, 25 things. Make a list. Right? Right? We need to write stuff down, man. Like, especially if you used to be a stoner or you still smoke, right? You could be sober, never smoke, you forget. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this can really help a lot of people, and I don't want you missing out on this information, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple minutes to go ahead and write down what I said. Alright, and again, write down the list of habits, people, places, and things. You feel me? That you associate or connected to the bullshit. So, once you do that part, are doing a good job, if you are a good person, you are doing X, Y, and Z, right? And then we're gonna talk about the negative habits. I'm a stoner, you know what I'm saying? So that affects the mind, right? So if it's affecting my mind, you should say it's not affecting my thinking, then I'm disaster and BS in your life, no matter how much you care for them, no matter how much you love them, it's something that you, as a person, have to take inventory and then find out what's in your best decision, right? That doesn't mean you don't love this person, these people. That doesn't mean you don't care about these people, but y'all may not have the same ideas in mind, right? Y'all may not have the same outlook on things as you thought you did, right? And you are not responsible for other people's pain, right? The only pain that you're responsible that affects other people is the pain that you provide, right? And I'll leave that on that. All right, guys, we back in the work, man. Still had to get a little break. You know what I'm saying? Checking out the Ghosts. Blue Rags, you feel me? You know. That shit shouldn't be busting like that, man. Alright, guys, let's hit the road. Crash the house, right? And even if it ain't a physical crash out, it may be a mental crash out, it may be an emotional crash out. So, you gotta know what's in the people, right? You gotta let people know that they ain't done. You gotta leave it. It's okay to say all the just talking shit. That's all we doing. So detoxify, break those bad habits, form new habits. How do you break bad habits? Form new habits. The more you continue to do the new habits, the less inclined that you'll want to do the old habits. How do you break those detox away from bad people? Stay away from them. If you live in a household with them, keep your distance. Level up, get a job, find somewhere else to stay. I know every situation ain't applicable. You know what I'm saying? I know everything ain't applicable in the moment. You know what I mean? So make a plan. Make a plan. And then after you detox, man, you're going to move on to the next step. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. Alright, fellas. So now we're finna talk about healing, man. Right? I don't consider myself part of the manosphere or nothing like that. Right? I'm just a man who's learned a lot in life, and I'm here to give some perspective that may be similar to others, but if you don't know what you don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? So I really hope this video helps a lot of people, man. But we healing now, baby. Right? We're on the healing stage now, so what you dealing with now? But let's just be real here. Sometimes healing might look like you crying a lot. Right? Sometimes healing may look like sadness and depression. Right? Because the whole thing is a process. The whole thing is a process, right? So, you know, when you get that perspective of it like that, right? It kind of frees you, it'll kind of free you up of like, okay, am I doing the wrong thing, or am I doing the wrong thing, or am I doing the right thing? But, you know, acceptance, right? That's the first part of the whole video. Acceptance, right? You accepted what was going on, what the situation was, what it wasn't, and now you gotta move forward, right? So the process, acceptance, the processing, the detoxing, right? These are all steps towards the healing, right? These are steps to get out of the bullshit, right? And as far as, like I said, this can apply to all things, it's just not a regular, right? And heal. You know what I'm saying? Accept the fact that they're not for you, right? Accept the fact that, you know what I mean? You gotta move forward. You gotta let things go. You probably gotta get this and that, right? But if it's for the betterment of you as a human being, right? I think it's worth it. I can't tell you that if it's working for you or not, right? That's the decision you're going to have to come up with. But I will say this. As someone who's been fooled, as someone who hurt people, who's seen the right choice to go there, it'll be in your best interest. I really think it'll help whatever it is that you're going through. Understand that you're not alone. We all humans out here. We all feel things. We all go through things, right? No one is exempt of pain at all. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between. We all go through it, man. But that's the end of this video, guys. It's your boy Ozzy. I appreciate the viewers. I appreciate y'all tapping into the conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. Come on. You know what I'm saying? First day back on the job. First day after work, breaking up. Third day, day 3, breaking up.